Welcome to the Smite God reveal for Bakasura, the Great Devourer. Bakasura was a Hindu demon Asura who lived on the outskirts of a small village where he had convinced the prince to have large quantities of food delivered to him every day. Each day, Bakasura not only ate all of the provisions, but the man delivering them as well. He continued this practice of eating food and man alike until he was finally defeated in battle by a great warrior, Bhima. Bakasura joins the ranks of Smite as a physical melee assassin. His passive is Insatiable Hunger. Bakasura's attack speed increases by 4% for each enemy that he kills. The buff lasts for 10 seconds, refreshes itself, and can stack up to 5 times. As you can see here, the more Bakasura kills, the faster he begins to attack. His first ability is Takedown. This is a leaping attack that does damage to nearby enemies while also reducing the damage that the affected enemies do for a short time. Not only is this a great initiation and escape tool, timing Takedown to reduce the enemy team's damage at the right time is an effective strategy in any team fight. His second ability is Eat Minion. Bakasura grabs a nearby minion and devours it, healing himself for a moderate amount while additionally giving himself a substantial speed buff for several seconds. He can eat any lane minion and the smaller minions in the buff camps. The buff-carrying minions in the jungle can only be consumed when they are below 33% of their maximum health. His third ability is Butcher Blades. Bakasura gains a passive physical power buff for each rank of this ability. Once activated, he gains a buff making his basic attacks do additional true damage for a short time, bypassing all protections. His ultimate ability is Regurgitate. Bakasura exposes his head and violently expels all that he has eaten, slowing all enemies in the ground target radius. All of the minions that Bakasura has eaten with his Eat Minion ability are also thrown up in the radius and fight for him now. Additionally, Bakasura's basic attacks turn into cone attacks while his head is exposed, and he chomps several enemies simultaneously. In this fight, I come from the jungle behind 2 enemy players. I initiate an attack on Ra with Takedown, activate Butcher Blades, and begin attacking. As Ra starts to run, I eat a nearby enemy minion to gain a speed buff and get back on Ra. Once he is down, I turn my attention to Artemis. With Regurgitate, I am able to slow her, and with my minions, I am able to take her down as well. In this next fight, I use Takedown to kill a group of minions and stack my passive. I activate Butcher Blades and finish off Hell. I find myself low on health and in a bad position. I use Eat Minion to heal and run into the jungle before help arrives. In this scenario, I see an enemy Amir using his ultimate on my teammates, so I initiate with Takedown before it detonates, mitigating a huge portion of the damage. I use Regurgitate, littering the area with extra minions. I then activate Butcher Blades, making all of my cone attacks now do additional true damage as well, making short work of the fight. Bakasura is a great jungler. If you are going to jungle with Bakasura, a standard starting build is to take Hand of the Gods, 2 healing potions, and rank 1 of the Warrior Tabi boots. Once you finish off the Warrior Tabi boots, going Fatalis, Frostbound Hammer, the Executioner, Kin's Blades, and Brawler's Beat Stick. Because Takedown is Bakasura's only damaging ability that scales directly off of physical power, getting items that increase his attack speed means that he can hit more often with Butcher Blades, decimating his enemies in even fights. I would start with 1 point in Eat Minion, followed by a point in Butcher Blades to help take out the second jungle camp. From there, I would prioritize Regurgitate, Butcher Blades, Eat Minion, Takedown. If you are laning with Bakasura, the priority is on Harass and Sustainability. In this case, I would lean towards a similar item build, leaving out Hand of the Gods and building rank 2 of the boots to start instead. I would start with 1 point in Eat Minion, and max that first, above Butcher Blades, giving you a substantial heal and chase or escapability speed, depending on the scenario. Thanks for watching the Smite God reveal for Bакасура, the Great Devourer.